What's going on, y'all? Marcus here, and today I don't really normally react to death battles and stuff, but today this one caught my interest. Bowser versus Eggman. We are here rooting for Eggman. Eggman's my boy. I want Eggman to win. I don't really know like all of the freaking mathematics about freaking Bowser, but I am just confident he does not win because Eggman has too much stuff that's really just a threat, like freaking Metal Sonic, Sage, just all his goons. Like, what are Bowser's goons gonna do against Eggman's goons? Like, bruh. Anyway, let me go ahead and start rambling and get to his analysis.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Oh, my favorite game, Marvel Snap. Like, bruh. Freaking Bowser's goons are not gonna do anything against Eggman's goons. Like, bruh. Like, what do they got? Freaking Shy Guy? Bowser Jr.? King Bomb? Like, Metal Sonic alone will take down this entire army flat. Like, Metal Sonic alone claps. But let me not get too hasty though. Let me keep an open mind. Maybe Bowser has some fight in him. Maybe just a little bit.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
A death battle! Man, Bowser is not winning!
Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom World, the Koopa Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump.
Like, what's his name? Freaking King Bowser Koopa, family, yada yada yada, hobbies, dancing, go-karts, so. Like, Bowser struggles to kidnap a princess against a plumber every week. Like, what is he gonna do against Eggman? Freaking, what is he gonna do against Eggman, of all people?
Farming for one-ups.
Bowser wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be
literally
released.
Years of this.
She agreed.
Eggman is literally a planetary threat. Like, bro, like, Bowser gets stumped on by 2 plumbers every week. Like, if he can't do that, what's he gonna do against a freaking man with the power to blow up a moon? Like, what are you gonna do?
Castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Calling down
Just
lightning?
a little dabbling in dark
Where's that coming from?
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king.
When the heck was Bowser a magician? I just did not know this information. When was this a thing?
Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins, ferrets!
Yeah, they're making Bowser look literally invincible. Hold up now.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry, some with wings.
Basic enemies, like, they would do nothing against Metal Sonic, even Sage, or anything. Like, bro, like, hold on, like a literal egg pond would stomp a freaking Goomba, like,
Plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, Shy Guys, sentient bombs with feet.
Hold on now, what would they do to his
It was
feet?
imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie though, Kamek might do a little something, and I ain't gonna lie, boy does have a couple of tricks up his sleeve. He bro has a few gimmicks.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really,
Okay, I never really played Sunshine at all, so I don't really know what Bowser Jr. can really do in that game for real.
the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bully's target smack.
Maybe
I swear, in these games, Bowser just be getting bigger for no reason.
a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle
Hold
out
up.
of orbit. Taking into account the flight
Okay,
path
now.
and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose
Oh, we're
fairy
gonna have
steps cause
Fury Bowser.
widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Oh, he can warp reality. Hold up. Makes me think, like, are they going to have Infinite in here? Because that reality warping stuff, along with Infinite being here, would be kind of a clash. Oh. I really hope they have Infinite now.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts,
So you telling me that Bowser just has the power to just warp reality and make it whatever he wants it to be? Ain't gonna lie, well, what can Eggman do about that? Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning a lot of new stuff about Bowser. Like a lot of this junk I just didn't know myself. Hold up.
are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh, wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because
Like, Bowser's defense game is kind of insane, actually. Like, even though Mega Man does have, like, legit planetary weapons, like, would that actually be enough to stop Bowser? Hold up.
because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him
I'm
is a
starting to question now
crew of
if
outcasts and
who's gonna
miscreants
win.
like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind.
Eggman is
Disgusting. Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
hell yeah.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called
Gun.
G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it. To get
Yeah, I low-key forgot that like Eggman's entire motive was to be like his grandfather. Until his grandfather tried to literally kill him.
the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Yeah, my boy just wanted some
Said
attention.
it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a
Okay, let's see what it is. Dr. Ivo Robotnik, 50 years, family, occupations, hobbies, and favorite food. Freaking egg dog, egg candy, what the heck?
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space.
Oh, this in IDW comics? I actually have not read them yet. This thing's kind of broken. Hold up. My trap separated you and your precious Wispawn from normal space, so you can't touch me. What? Hold up.
Displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies.
Okay, I actually do know about the metal virus.
It created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability,
Gotta
but
have that
tough enough to
iconic
withstand
Eggmobile.
moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean,
Actually, I wonder are they going to mention the fact that Eggman is like faster than Sonic for some reason? Because if y'all know, in the classic games, Eggman has canonically outran Sonic multiple times to freaking get to his machine, which is insane, actually. So, like, knowing them, they were definitely going to mention that in some way, that like how fast Eggman is because of that.
It's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah!
Woo!
The rawest of the battle men.
Egg
It's
Dragoon.
got electric drills. It's got ice missiles.
It has everything. It has the whole banana.
God whiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of
Okay.
these things himself. Maybe world domination is in
Egg Salamander, Egg Viper. Ooh, Time Eater too. I ain't gonna lie. Time Eater here will actually give a great advantage.
his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
No
Come on,
nothing,
he has
no
friends.
hoes, no
I mean,
nothing.
he's a feminist. Oh, okay,
He's a
maybe
feminist.
not. But what about Infinite? Sure, they might.
Oh,
have
yes, they mentioned
forces
the Infinite.
over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced.
I am the Eggman.
Crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those
Oh, just
cute little moto
freaking
bugs. The Badniks
everything.
may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has
I ain't gonna lie, I actually don't know what is worse, the freaking Koopas or the freaking egg pawns. Like freaking, they're both. I ain't gonna lie, egg pawn is probably better than a Koopa for real. In a lot of
variety
ways.
of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants.
Oh,
and
please tell me Orban and Cubot just pulls up just for comedy relief.
appointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch
Oh man, Scratch and Ground, they were a literal clown show.
bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-face.
Metal Sonic!
Sonic.
Metal
I
Sonic
swear,
has the
Metal
most
Sonic-
horsepower
I
in the
want-
Eggman Empire. He has
I want Metal Sonic to be the literal MVP of this. Like, I genuinely think Metal Sonic alone will take out most of Bowser's forces. Like, on everything. On literally
the
everything.
moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique.
Exactly, like, if Metal Overlord pulled up to the function, they're all cooked.
Chaos control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though
Like, Metal Sonic literally can copy everyone's data. Like, it can use chaos control, telekinesis, like he just said. Like, bro, Metal Sonic can literally do everything. Metal Sonic is literally the ultimate thing.
everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Oh,
Basically,
I'm so
Super
glad they
Illusion,
mentioned the Phantom
but
Ruby.
in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King.
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty
What?
complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has.
That's a
He's
thing?
used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan hedgehogs.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally
Oh,
designed as a her
Sage.
assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage
He's
is
a literal
already
person.
super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember.
I didn't even think about that. Sage is a literal tactician. God dang. Bowser is cooked! Bowser is literally cooked!
Remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function
Like, Sage is a literal AI, like, and her battle IQ was literally, like, infinite. Like she literally could think of, like, 1 billion scenarios for success in, like, under a minute. Like, I genuinely feel like Eggman is gonna clap, and I genuinely feel like it's gonna be because of Metal Sonic and Sage. Like, them two are gonna be beautiful together.
provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of 1 emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who
Yeah, the literal premise of the Chaos Emerald was that they turn thoughts into power. That's literally the point of them.
Tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Ooh. Okay, so let's start. But like, let me go get my final thoughts. Like, for real, low-key, I think Eggman wins. Like, sure, Bowser has like the freaking resilience and defense of like a literal god, but like, and yeah, they say he can like warp reality and make whatever he can, where he wants to be. But like, Eggman does not have like as much defense as Bowser, but once again, Eggman can also warp reality and make it what he wants with the Phantom Ruby alone, and so much more. He is also a planetary threat with his machinery, and he has probably the greatest tactician on the planet, along with Metal Sonic, who can literally copy the bio data of everything on his team, on Bowser's team. So literally, if they put it with Neo Metal, all I gotta do scan Bowser, Metal Sonic's broken, GG, get wrecked. Like literally. And even though physically Bowser is freaking a lot stronger than Eggman is still no pushover alone when it comes to his strength. Like, Eggman has shown some literal feats of strength alone. Like, Eggman might be able to take down one of a few Koopas with his bare hands alone, for all I know. And let's not also forget that Eggman is a little conniving genius and cheater. Like, even if Eggman is on his last leg, he will always have some kind of like little trick up his sleeve to like get the edge. Like, bro would probably pull out a literal gun or something and just be like, hot, GG, get wrecked. Or a little, like, Eggman has done things like fake his own death to get the edge on Sonic before. Like, Eggman has done, or is literally great at using his brain at the last minute to get out of situations. Like, Eggman alone is also a genius tactician when it comes to his work. What the heck? Orbot, Cubot.
This territory is now the base for coming Eggman Land 2. What a joke!
Oh, Bowser's not gonna have none of this.
I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord.
Woo! That CGI looking kind of clean. Well, I think it was CGI. Okay. Oh! Hey, yo! Okay, the Age Dragoon is gone for the count. Okay, Eggman, what are you gonna do now? Ooh! It's the fake!
But see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. His power is
Infinite!
It is the ultimate strength.
No. Damn. Oh, no. Oh, they're just gonna be playing with the Phantom Ruby. Yes! Metal! Come on, Eggman! Win! Oh! Okay, but where actually is Eggman right now? Like, you're cooked! This is literally what I said would happen!
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Not, ain't no way bro is with the more the merrier. Also, we can get Fury Bowser versus Death.
Outside.
Come on, Eggman. Please, Eggman. This is literally one of the hypest things ever. Oh, not the down air. Oh, you're cooked! Okay. Ain't gonna lie, Kamek, you tried your best, but bro, you're literally out of your league. You're out of your league, Kamek. Like I knew Kamek was gonna do a little something, but nah. But like I said, Neo Metal and Sage was gonna be Eggman's two best weapons in this fight. Like so far, this strategy has been amazing. Like these Koopas ain't nothing. These Koopas ain't nothing.
Keep your hands off my...
Oh no. Wait, so Sage got the emeralds?
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Oh, you're cooked. The super laser piss. Come on. Bowser, you're done. You're done. Oh no. Dry Bowser!
Curses! Sage! Fire it again!
No. Come on! No! Eggman, please! Eggman, figure something out!
So long done!
Did he just turn his gun into... That's just not fair! No! Oh
This
man.
was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out,
God
Bowser
dang it.
had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot. Usually, just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dream Stone's ability to wish anything out of existence Emeralds would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emeralds scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems
I still feel like Eggman's army surpasses Bowser's.
deadlier at first glance.
No matter what.
Look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop, but the
That's what I was saying. Metal Sonic literally solos.
Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points,
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole
God dang
planet,
it.
but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united
To be honest, at this point, I'm really speechless. That's why I'm not really saying anything, to be honest with y'all.
forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Next time on Death Battle.
Who's next? Ain't no way doing Among Us versus a Fall Guy. That's insane, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to watch that one too. But anyway, if you watched up to this point, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Bye-bye.